Welcome to 10 minutes. It's like 60 minutes, only it's 10. I am your host, Andy Rooney. Tonight we will be talking about the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The top 4 choices to face the deadliest weapon known to man were Hiroshima, Kokura, Nagasaki, and Niigata. Hiroshima, being the first pick, was the first to get bombed. On August 6, 1945, a B-29 bomber, known as the Enola Gay, took off from Tinian, an island in the Marianas, 1,500 miles south of Japan. The bomber was carrying a 10-foot atomic bomb named Little Boy. At 8:15 a.m., Little Boy was dropped and exploded 1,900 feet above the city, flattening it almost instantly, killing approximately 140,000 people within 5 years, 70,000 instantly. Byron Pitts has an exclusive interview with the pilot of the Enola Gay, Colonel Paul Tibbets.
So, you were the pilot that dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I was the pilot that flew that plane.
And the plane that you were flying on, it was named the Enola Gay, correct? Where did the inspiration come from for this name?
Yes, that is correct. The name was the Enola Gay, and I got that inspiration from my mother. Her name was actually Enola Gay.
Did you hear or feel or see an explosion after you dropped the bomb?
Yes, I actually did. Well, we felt the explosion in the plane. We didn't actually see it or hear it, but by the time we were about 10.5 to 10 miles away from the explosion, the shock wave came up and hit us with a force of 2.5 Gs.
And how much exactly is 2.5 Gs? Like, what? Can you expound on that?
2.5 Gs is, let's see. Well, 1 G is what you feel right now if you're sitting here. 1 G is the force of normal gravity. So 2.5 Gs is that one force of gravity multiplied multiple times over.
What about the so-called mushroom cloud that nuclear explosions create? Did you see one of those after you dropped it?
Actually, when we turned around, we did see a cloud. It was not in the shape of a mushroom, however. It was what's called a stringer cloud. It just rose up, and it had all sorts of different colors in it, mostly gray and black, and the top of it actually looked sort of like a folded up Christmas tree.
And what were your thoughts before and after the bombing?
Well, before the bomb, before the whole mission, I actually did not know what exactly was going to happen. They told me all sorts of different figures, and I had no idea what they were talking about. So before, I didn't really know what was going to happen, but after, I realized the power behind the bomb, but I followed my orders, and that's what matters to me.
Were you aware of the absolute destruction that this weapon would bring before you dropped it?
Well, like I said before, I did not really know the power of the bomb, but then what happened later, after I arrived back and we had all the info from Hiroshima, one of the scientists actually said that it took about a microsecond until the city of Hiroshima was not there anymore.
Okay, well, thank you for coming. I'm glad that you were able to take some time out of your busy schedule in order to talk to us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to expound on this.
We were able to speak with Enola Gay herself. Here is Leslie Stahl.
So, you are the mother of Captain Paul Tibbets?
Why, yes, dear, I am his mother, and it's been quite a pleasure raising him, I assure you.
What are your thoughts on your son being in the war and dropping the bomb, Little Boy, on Hiroshima?
I wasn't too fond of the idea, actually. I was quite hesitant to let him go. The idea of my son blowing up millions of poor defenseless people does not flatter me very much. However, I thought it would be best to let him make his choice and to go about his own business and not hover like a helicopter would.
How do you feel about your son naming his plane after you?
Oh, I thought it was quite odd, actually, dear. Quite odd. I mean, an inanimate object sharing my name. I'm still not very used to the idea.
Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure meeting with you.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, dear. Really, it has. Thank you for your time.
It's right in here. Come on.
That's a great place.
I know, it's awesome, because no one comes in here. You just set it right there. Perfect. Now, we'll come back in about 20 minutes. It'll be ours.
Sounds good.
You have to come right now. There's a magic cupboard over here. You have to see it every time you open it. There's a new snack.
Okay.
Right in here. Come on.
Holy crap! Is this that important?
Yes, it's a cupboard.
No, this is the magic snack cupboard. Are you ready?
Sure, let's bring it. Let's see it.
Oh,
Holy crap.
it's not crap. Yes, it's holy. Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. Holy cow. There you go.
Thank you.
Damn.
Nice. Hang on, let me get it. There we go.
Nice. There we go. That is delicious.
Man.
Did you hear that? I think I heard someone coming. Quick, hurry, let's go.
Shoot.
Quick, go, right here.
I think I'm ready for the muffin now.
Me too.
Wait, someone's been here. Look. Oh no. 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 No! My muffin.
I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
Let's go back and get another one.
You can't always trust the magic snack cupboard.
Come to Northeast Bakery today!
Do you have credit card debt? Are you on a structured settlement? Call J.G. Wetworth today.
It's my money and I need it now!
It's my money and I need it now! It's my money and I need it now!
My money and I need it now!
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Many men, women, and children were killed during the bombing of Hiroshima. Many families on vacation were also killed. Here is a husband and father of one of those families on vacation in Hiroshima.
Where were you when the bombs dropped?
Well, I was in my yard, and I looked up, and there's a big thing there.
Can you explain how you felt?
Well, it was very saddening, because I didn't know exactly where it was, and it was also very scary. I was very scared. I was worried about what was going to happen because of it.
What were you doing when the bomb dropped?
Well, I was getting ready to go to the airport.
What was your purpose for going to the airport?
Well, I was going to get my family. They were coming back from Hiroshima, but that's about when I heard a call that they didn't return. They couldn't return because the airport stopped the flights, so they were included in the bomb. They were killed in the bombing.
So how many pets do you have?
Is that relevant to the interview?
Oh, thank you for your time.
Only 3 days later, on August 9th, 1945, another bomb was dropped, this time on Nagasaki. At 11:02 a.m., the atomic bomb, nicknamed Fat Man, was dropped from another B-29 bomber plane. The bomb exploded 1,650 feet above the city, but still did great damage. Approximately 40% of Nagasaki was destroyed. Though Fat Man was a much stronger bomb than Little Boy, it didn't do as much damage because of the terrain of Nagasaki. Approximately 70,000 people died by the end of the year. As you can plainly tell, the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki have left a major scar in history. Will these bombings make war better or worse? Only time can tell. But one thing is for sure. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki will live on in human minds from now until the end of time. Thank you for joining us tonight on 10 Minutes.